Hello and welcome to Crusader Kings 2, The Return of Arthur, where we are playing as the Arthurian Empire, the Briton descendants of Arthur the Bear of Cornwall, the man who claimed to be the reincarnation of the mythical King Arthur. I am TJ. Brianna is also here.
Hello!
Working in the graphics department, which is, surprisingly enough, it's about 15 feet from the recording department.
Yeah.
They're
In the same room.
our departments are pretty compact here, considering
Way to
there are
consolidate.
4 of us. Yeah, definitely. So we're currently trying to bring a forceful end to the Viking Age by conquering Scandinavia and establishing our own North Sea Empire, which is currently taking the form. Oh yeah, we found the white stag. Let's go not find it or not catch it. Currently taking the form of figuring out which Norse rulers we don't have a truce with, and then declaring war with them and taking all their stuff. Lucky for us, King Carl of Visby here has gone independent at some point, so we can just go ahead and go straight to war with him and take all of his stuff. He's apparently... is he... oh yeah, he is. He's a Catholic, actually. Interesting. So that will actually make this war easier, because instead of having every pagan chieftain in the Baltic coming against us, it's just going to be Bavaria, which looks like they're currently in the middle of a civil war. Yeah, Bavaria, the Knights Templar, what remains of the Frankish Empire, which is now 4 or 5 provinces, I want to say. They somehow got a hold of some land in the Carpathians here. And yeah, that's actually advantageous for us. So we're fighting a much weaker coalition. I'm actually wondering if we can win with just the knights.
Also, if you hear a lot of wind in the background,
Yes, the new lore house is situated in a place where when the wind blows, it blows directly against the window of where we normally record, and it's really loud. Oh look, what a surprise, we didn't catch the white stag. Still have never caught the white stag since...
how long have you been attempting for?
Well, they introduced that event in the Way of Life expansion, which came out, I want to say, early last year or something like that.
Yeah.
And look, we just won the war. There we go. That was probably the
I
easiest.
thought you were about to say that you got the white stuff.
No. I'm hoping that it'll actually happen on stream, because I've never seen how that event ends before.
Do you have an idea of what it's supposed to do?
Not really. Let's see, we did convert Sudermania, so let's go ahead and move our chaplain here. And I need to hand out some land. So you guys should all know this by heart now. Search realm, men, not a ruler, my religion, my culture, adult equals yes, and sort by stewardship. This guy is 17, he doesn't have great diplomacy skill, but at this point I don't care that much. And we're gonna give him Mura. If we can. Isn't that what we just conquered? Oh no, we just conquered Chist. Let's give him that. Find someone with hopefully a little bit better diplomacy to give Gotland. Just because I like Gotland. And I'd rather give it to someone. This is going to be a little better job. 42 and childless, but I think we can make that work. Now we're over our vassal limit, which means we need to create some ducal titles. So we could create Visby. We can usurp the Kingdom of Sweden and create a viceroyalty there. Ostrogothia. These are all going to be Scandinavian titles, right? Småland, we don't own all of that yet. Jutland, I think I own part of that directly. Nidaros.
We've been there.
Yes, we have. We got married in Nidaros, actually. Trondheim, which used to be called Nidaros in the Middle Ages.
That's right.
Yep. So, okay, so Visby is a titular duchy, so we probably don't want to create that. We'll create Ostrogothia. And then we can either give it to this guy. 5, 16, he has a daughter, his wife is still pretty young. This guy's 23, he already has a son, so that's an advantage, and he has slightly better stats. So we'll make him the governor of Ostrogothia here. Alright, so that solves that. So, all of the land, I believe, that we still have to conquer belongs to Estonia, the Lappi Kingdom, Denmark, Norway, and Sweden. So we're going to have to kind of alternate between going to war with those 5 groups of people.
Good luck.
Holy War for... Yeah, let's go ahead and take this county real quick. It's probably going to call the whole huge coalition. Oh yeah, lots of people joining the Defensive Pact. We're over 70% now. Threat level. Do we have any emperors in the Defensive Pact against us? We should probably check that. Because if the Aztec Empire or the Mongol Empire joined the Defensive Pact against us, I think we would have to stop conquering for a little while, but I also believe that as long as we are smaller than them, holding-wise, I don't think they could join a defensive pact against us. Alright. So, we're going to go to war for Fun. No, not send gift. You there. Declare war. Holy war for Sjælland. I don't know why this is considered part of Sjælland, but... Oh, it's just the Duchy of Sjælland. That makes sense. Yeah, and all these a-holes are gonna join, of course. Do I own this county outright? Yes, I do. So I can get full levies from that. We'll call in our friend, the Viceroy of Alba, who still probably... Yeah, he's fairly annoyed at me for continually raising his troops. But he still has 100 opinion of me, so I don't really care. We have no factions worth worrying about. And if this is a tribal holding, I'm probably just going to knock it over. Recently, I've noticed the pitiful state of my daughter, Princess Proskin. I've been informed that the cause of her aches and fatigue is a case of the flu. I have a bastard daughter who was born to my kinswoman who is having an affair with the chief of Tyrconnell. That's okay. I think he's an okay guy. It's fine with me. She's unmarried, so I don't know who exactly is going to care. If you had told me that you were about to have a kid, I probably would have had them both get married so that the kid would not be a bastard, but, you know, too late for that now. Alright, so we've occupied that. I believe we're at war with basically everybody. Yeah. So, the capital of Estonia is right there. How many boats can I raise? Let's raise a whole bunch of boats. We're in Scandinavia, so the shipbuilding technology should be pretty high. Should be able to get a pretty decent amount of boats just from our local vessels here. It's the advantage as we start to integrate more and more of the Nordic countries is we're going to have a really nice navy to use. Oh, wow. Died a natural death at 46. That is crazy. Wasn't he strong too? Wow, that's one of the youngest I've seen for a natural death for one of my characters. So Emperor Domnaret feasts with the gods at age 46. He died a natural death, a wroth man. People feared to cross him, threat level midnight, or even bring bad news. A wicked man, Domnaret will surely pay for his sins in the afterlife. The sins of saving Britain from Vikings? Are those the sins you're talking about? Unfortunate that my hunting dog did something. So, Emperor Riok II. Being a stark raving lunatic and a deranged madman, the only one who can help Riok's rule is Huitzilopochtli. Long live Emperor Riok II. Dude, this guy's a badass. He's a 57-year-old with an eye patch. He's a one-eyed lunatic, brave, temperate, kind, gregarious, ambitious. So he's got like a lot of good traits other than lunatic. Yeah. Let's keep him around a while. Let's give him the hunting focus so that he'll actually get to rule for... Does one eye doesn't affect your health? No. He is married to some random Aztec woman, it looks like. Yeah. So, let's sort out what... Oh, we inherited the defensive pact, but our threat went down a little bit. So we definitely want to recruit a court physician. We are not going to request a council position. That is outdated. Successor nomination. Alright. I think I actually was planning to replace this guy as my successor with someone younger at some point. But I forgot that I was going to do that. We have, like, universally terrible options right now for... we'll give it to Edward. Yeah. And I'll just educate him personally. Yeah. We definitely need more eligible males in our dynasty. Yeah, we're down to 20 living members. That's not a good thing. So, pick an ambition. Sure. Paragon of Virtue. Let's do it. Lacks a childhood focus. Struggle as always. Struggle as always. Council's discontent, don't care. Minor titles. We need to hand out a commandership. This guy looks good. We're already looking for a court physician. We're still going to keep the crown focus on Devon until we get the maximum number of holdings, which I think might be bugged out at this point because I chose not to take the event the first time, and I think that might have set a flag that makes it so that I can't ever take it now. Where is my chaplain and what is he doing? Ostrogothia, that's where I thought I sent him. Oh, I just didn't see him because his bald head was making him hard to spot from above. Okay, unlanded sons don't care. 2 weak claims. Alright, let's check our vassal situation really quick. Does anyone who is important hate me? No, everyone has a positive opinion of me. Every single one of them. That's badass. That's like rolling a natural 20 on succession. Any laws we can pass? Can't quite get full status of women yet. Oh, we can shift our obligations, though, so let's get some more money out of the cities. And then we'll raise our levy obligations for the nobles. Tech-wise, you can get the next level of siege equipment. That's always good to have. Nothing useful in this column. We're still waiting on tolerance, majesty, and legalism in this column. Okay. So, the war will continue under our new pirate king. You're sitting on the floor of your bedchamber wearing one of your shoes as a hat when suddenly a man-sized gopher enters the room. It is dressed as a maid, and when you shout in alarm, the rodent squeaks and skitters away in panic. You chase it down the hall but find only a terrified maid cowering on the floor. This option is available because you have the lunatic trait. Lose 20 prestige.
Wow.
After being skillfully treated by court physician Nominoe, my son is feeling much better. Perhaps he's deserving of some praise. I will praise him personally to the court. Messenger bringing you word from Abercorn. One of the priests residing there is willing to serve as your personal physician. The priest, named Piran, is schooled in formal medicine and has served in several sick houses, though it appears as if the other priests are happy to see him go, as he is renowned for being a tad overzealous and, frankly, insane. Oh, he's possessed. He's possessed. I'm a lunatic. This'll go great. This will be perfect. Yeah, exactly. We're gonna need... Can we call some ships from... Yes, we can. Looks like we're gonna need more boats to fit our whole army. Bergen... Yeah, we'll bring some boats from there. We can't call up a lot of boats yet, because people in these areas do not currently like us all that much, but... What about Visby? They won't send us any boats yet. They're still mad at us for conquering them. This should be enough to carry our 8,000 men that we currently have. Yeah, everybody join the freaking Defense Pact. She's growing older. I can see that Tangisul could use some guidance in my experience areas. Now she's gonna have to learn on her own. She plays hard and talks straight. I would rather she become brave. No, come on, I just want to select the boats. There we go. Nope, don't disband. Merge. Alright, get on the boats. Let's go relieve some of these sieges real quick. Get on the boats. Get on the boats. Middle Pod has been converted to Aztec. Lots of counties being converted to Aztec. Alright, get on the boat. And we're just gonna go siege down the capital province of Estonia, I believe. I believe that's the plan. Marriage offer. I think we are currently at war with you, so we're not gonna actually do that. We are gonna marry her to someone, though. Matrilineally. Yeah, hell yeah, this guy. Relative of a chief, I don't care. Curses! Emperor Ryok has received a crushing blow to the head in battle and will not stir from his repose. So that's going to be one of the shortest kingships. The Viceroy of Alba has been appointed my regent, that's fine. And, okay, so we had 2 kings die in the space of... What was that? In terms of, like, actual... Those of you who are watching this, it was probably about 15 minutes of actual playtime.
Really?
Yeah. So, Emperor Ryok feasts with the gods at age 57. He died comatose in bed, ever temperate. He never let his base urges get the better of him. A godly man, Ryok is with Zippe Totek now. Emperor Edward II, merely 9 years old, the realm is left in the capable hands of the Regent Council. Long live Edward II. So he's bright, or he's quick, curious, and affectionate. Pretty decent stats so far. Hopefully he gets a little bit more stewardship before he comes of age. So we are going to need to find an educator for him. Let's look for someone who is a great eminence. Preferably... Oh, hey, the Viceroy of Alba. Perfect. Successor nomination. There's not really going to be anyone left, is there? Hakonen. He'd make an okay king. I'll nominate Hakonen. Also, he's unmarried. I don't know why. Let's find him. I saw some genius. Let's see, sister, kinsman. Yeah, it's the Middle Ages. We can do some intradynastic marriage here. That's fine. Special minor titles. Oh yeah, we'll wait on that. Education focus for this kid. Playful, indolent, conscientious. Make him a spy. Why not? Crown focus is going to stay in Devon. Designated regent. Okay, so this is going to be important. I think I'll keep Viceroy of Alba as the designated regent. Dangerous factions. So, who hates me? That's the question here. Who hates me? Chief, mayor. The Duke of East Anglia doesn't particularly like me. He wants a seat on the council. Well, we'll send him some money to begin with. And then we'll see about a council seat. So, people we could safely fire, pretty much just the Chief Diviner. Everyone else is going to stay where they are. So, no giving of council seats will happen. So, we definitely want to quash the Independence faction before that gets too big. I'm just going to pay off all of these guys. You can be Master of the Bow. Send gift. Or an honorary title. Don't want to make any of these guys my cupbearer because they don't like me enough yet that I would trust them to not poison me. Are all of these guys charitable? Because we're not really getting a lot of credit for giving them stuff. Oh, and domain is too big, so that's hurting us. So it looks like it's finally time to give away some of our direct Scandinavian holdings. We're going to do Search Realm, not a ruler. Sort by stewardship here. Not ambitious, not a claim it to anything. Yeah, this guy will work. How old is he? 38, no children, It's a risk, but we'll give it to him. Squana. And this guy's 37, also no children. We'll give him Gillen. Yeah. Then we're going to be over our vassal limit, which means we need to create another title. Not yet. Not yet. Do we own... We're about to own all of that. Neros, we don't own all of it yet. Bisbee is titular. We can't usurp Sweden because we're at war, right? Okay, well, which one is gonna give us the fewest new vassals? So, Westergothia would bring us down by 1. Bergslagen would bring us down by 1. Smoland would bring it... Yeah, let's just create... Let's just create this. So, Bergslagen, create, okay. We only have one option, which is this kid. Oh, I can't grant him a viceroyalty because he's not an adult. Oh, he has to be feudal. Okay. Does he have any vassals? See, the problem is he is a vassal of the kingdom of Alba right now. So that's kind of why I didn't want to give it to him, but yeah. We'll fix it later. We'll fix our broken-ass Imperial administrative divisions later.